Hey guys, Alec Peirce again. LDS Pro Tips. That's what Kevin wants me to call this. Just some ideas for you guys in the industry, whether you're a dive store owner or a clerk or whatever, things to think about, things that might help you improve your business and make it better for the customer. And that's the whole idea, right? Make it better for the customer, and guess what? They'll make it better for you. But anyway, I wanted to talk just very briefly about hours of operation. I've been into hundreds of dive stores, a lot of my own, but hundreds of dive stores all over North America, Africa, Europe, a few, everywhere. And the hours of operation, they vary tremendously. Obviously, there's no government legislation, which is good, but I've seen dive stores that are open Thursday, Friday, and Saturday from noon till 6. I've seen other dive stores, my own store that I had for many, many years, Scuba 2000, we were open 11 till 9, 7 days a week. Yeah, Monday to Sunday, 11 till 9. Now that's a little bit extreme, but it was a big store. We served a big area, a lot of divers, and so that worked for us really well. Now there's no question about it that there was the odd Sunday when it was pretty dead in the store. But you know, for those 8 hours, what is that? That's 10 hours. For those 10 hours, it didn't take a whole lot in order to compensate for the cost of the store and the staff. Usually just one staff on a slow day and so on. It didn't take very much. One diver came in about a mask and a snorkel. It pretty much covered it. So it wasn't a really big deal. There were some days when it didn't cover the staff costs. And there are other days, and in fact, if we were open until 9 o'clock at night on a Thursday and Friday and Saturday and Sunday, it was great. 11 o'clock in the morning seemed reasonable because they gave us time in the morning if we needed to do some work around the store, some cleaning, to pick up some product, to do some other paperwork, go to the bank and things like that. So it worked really, really well for us. Probably in your dive store, you have a system that works. It's a combination of the staffing. It's a combination of your customers, what they need, and so on. Maybe you're in a retirement community, and you only have to be open for a few hours in the middle of the day every day. But if you're in a hard-working community, you have to be open after 5 o'clock. There's no point closing a store at 5 o'clock. Everybody's just finishing work at 5 o'clock. So they're going to go right by your store because they know darn well it's not open. They're going to head right straight to my store because they know darn well it's open until 9. So there's a lot of things to think about in there. However, once you've decided, with a bit of experimentation, that these are the hours we should be and intend to be and will be open, the most important thing is you got to stick with it. That's right. Sometimes you look at a store and you'll see the sign on the front of the store that says open. It says open on Mondays, we're open from 12 to 4. Tuesdays, we're open from 11 to 8. And Thursdays, Wednesdays, and Saturdays, we close. Every day is different. Well, how the heck are your customers going to get any? They have to call every time or go on to the website every time until they get to know really well. That's another reason. Not only should you try to make your store hours consistent, noon till 8, Monday to Saturday, something like that, but you have to be there. That's right. That's another minor issue that we ran into a few times with our dive stores, was that the staff sometimes would not be there at opening time. It didn't happen very often because we got rid of those employees. You've got to be open. If you're going to be open at 11, you've got to be open at 11. The doors have to open at 11. And the lights have to be on, has to be ready to serve. So the staff is actually there a little bit early, at least 15 minutes before, every day. You can't miss a day. You can't be open at 11:30 on a Wednesday because for sure there'll be diving. Murphy's Law. Wednesday, you're late getting there. There'll be customers outside at 11 o'clock. You get there at 11:15. They may not say anything, 20:15. They're not going to be happy. And they're going to tell their friends who are invariably divers. That's the way it works. So you have to be consistent. You're going to be open till 9 o'clock every night. Nobody leaves that store. The door doesn't get locked, lights off until 9 p.m. every night. I don't care how slow it is. I don't care if the Maple Leafs are winning the Stanley Cup. That's not going to happen. But that store is open until 9 o'clock. So not only make the hours consistent, easy to understand, easy to learn, to suit your market, but make sure once you get those consistent hours that you're actually open. It's a very small point, but trust me, it's very important. Got some more tips coming. If that's of some interest to you and you can share it with your staff and maybe change things to make it better for your customers and better for you, great. I'm happy if that happens. Talk to you again soon, Alec Peirce. Pro LDS tips.